Hi there, Aaron Engler, the Debt Professor here, showing you a quick tutorial on how to take a look at what you're spending on your credit cards, and I want to show you the power of compound interest. Einstein actually said that compound interest is the most powerful force in the universe. I think you will agree after this tutorial that it's pretty close if it's not the most powerful thing that you've seen. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to bankrate.com, and they have some real cool little tools here that can show you how to look at your financial future and to see what the true cost of the debt that you have is to you. So we're going to look at the true cost of paying the minimum. You just go to bankrate.com and you see the little credit cards tab there highlighted in yellow. If you go down and you click on the first calculator, you're going to get to this page. And we're just going to look at $30,000 of debt. Let's change this to 18% and take a look at the power of compound interest with $30,000 of debt at 18%. We're going to put the minimum payment right around 2.5%. Most people, your credit cards are charging you, your minimum payment is normally 2.5% of the debt that you have. It can be as low as 2, it can be as high as 3. It really depends on your credit score. So let's look at what making minimum payments on $30,000 worth of debt will do to us and how long that's going to keep us in debt and how much it'll cost us to get out. So you just hit calculate there at the bottom. It will run the numbers for you, and then it'll pop up your page. And what we're basically looking for is the true cost of paying the minimum on this debt. So $30,000 of debt, it's going to take you 492 months of minimum payments to get out of debt, and it's going to cost you $44,615.58 in interest. That's interest. If we add on the $30,000 that we borrowed, we're actually looking at around $74,615.58 in a 492 month time frame. Now, how long is 492 months? That's 41 years. So it's going to take you 41 years to get out of debt, $74,615.58 to get debt free if you have an 18% interest rate and you make your minimum payments. Now, all I want to change is we're going to change the percentage rate. Let's say you've missed a payment recently, and your credit cards, if they haven't already, they're going to increase your interest rate. They're going to change that probably to somewhere closer around 29%. So let's take a look at 29%. We're going to keep everything else the same, $30,000 of debt. All we did was increase that interest rate by 11 points. 2.5% for minimum payments, $750 for the minimum payment. And let's calculate that, and we'll see how drastic the difference is between 11 interest rate points. And we'll see what Einstein was talking about as far as the most powerful force in the universe. So we hit calculate, it's coming up with our numbers, and we're looking at the true cost of paying the minimum here. And it looks like if we make minimum payments on $30,000 of debt, it's going to take us 5,324 months to pay off. Now let's do the math on that real quick. Divide that by 12. That's 443.66 years. You will never pay off your debt if you are making minimum payments at 29% interest rate. Let's look at the total amount that you're going to spend. $859,782.53. That doesn't include the $30,000. So we're actually looking at a total cost of around $889,782.53 as the true cost of paying the minimum payment at a 29% interest rate. If your interest rates, even if they're at 18%, that's high. You need to get help. The problem is most people do not know where to go for help. So I created a free debt exam. And what this is basically, this is a website where you go and you answer 5 to 8 questions. There, you basically have 5 to 6 options depending on what your situation is with your debt if you live in the United States. which of those 5 or 6, all of them might be able to help you somewhat. One of those is best for your situation. And in order to figure that out, go to Free Debt Exam, figure out what program will work best for you. You will get a free workbook when you take the exam. It's a free debt workbook designed to kind of get you pointed in the right direction. So that's the power of compound interest. This is Aaron Engler. I am the Debt Professor. If you have questions, if you need to contact somebody and you're looking for help with your debt, feel free to give me a call. My direct line is 888-992-3328. I do want to help you get out of debt. It is a process. You do need to learn a couple things to get out of debt, and you do need to take action. So I do want to help you. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call, 888-992-3328. If you're just looking for the right program, go to freedebtexam.com and answer 5 to 8 questions. It will help you out. So hope you found this informative, and I do wish you the best. If you need help, don't hesitate to call. Thanks.